Alright, guys, we finally made it. Joker. It's a film about a guy named Arthur Fleck. He goes through a lot of tough challenges that makes him become the Joker. What I think of the film? Let's get right into it. We're going to talk about what I liked. I liked Arthur's origin. This man goes through a lot of stuff in this movie. First, they explain his laugh. His laugh is some kind of condition, which I thought was an interesting take on the Joker's laugh. I like his laugh too. Reminded me of probably like Mark Hamill's laugh in the animated series. And what I liked here of Arthur is how they made him become the Joker. He goes through a lot of crap. Gets harassed. He gets beaten up on the streets. Murray Franklin, he has a TV show. He makes fun of his jokes. Like he says, hey Arthur, you're a funny guy. You can say that again, or something like that. There's a scene where Arthur, he brings a gun to the children's hospitals, causing him to get fired. His mother suffers from mental illness. And she tells him that Thomas Wayne could be his father. So he goes to the Wayne Manor and he meets a young Bruce Wayne. So I guess those two are brothers. So he goes and meets Alfred. Alfred rejects him from seeing Thomas Wayne. He says, I know who you are, I know who your mother is. Your mother and Thomas Wayne did not have any sexual relations. He is not your father. So he goes and meets Thomas Wayne. He's apparently speaking at some type of convention somewhere. It's a city hall. So he meets Thomas Wayne. Thomas Wayne's like, who are you? And Arthur's like, I'm your son, Arthur. I'm Peggy Fleck's son. Is it Penny or Peggy? I think it's Penny. I'm Penny Fleck's son. Thomas Wayne tells him that I'm not your father. She is crazy. You were adopted. She did work for me, but she was fired several years ago. So Arthur, he goes to some type of mental hospital. He looks at their records and he finds out that what Thomas Wayne said is true. He is not the father. He was adopted. The biggest layer was Zazie Beetz' character, the love interest. They meet on an elevator. She's featured in several scenes with him, like she goes to a stand-up comedy. She meets with him at a date, and they go to lunch. He even goes into her home. They make out with each other and stuff like that. But however, the truth is that she is not real. Well, when they first meet, that's real. Everything else, no, it's just an illusion. Because he stops taking his medication that causes hallucinations. So yeah, we'll get into that later on. Also, what I liked here is the hints that they made towards the Joker. Like Joker killing 3 guys on the subway. He kills his friend in his apartment. His friend, I forgot his name, but he was finding out that the Joker probably killed the guys on the subway. So he killed him. He stabbed them in the face pretty brutally. There's a small friend there. He's scared, he's crying, doesn't know what's going on, thinks he's getting killed next, but Joker lets him go. Because this guy was bullied in the movie because of his size. So he let him go. Alright, you have riots and protests on a subway. One guy gets shot. You have a police chase. Like the Joker killing Murray Franklin live on the TV show. And Joker, he chokes out his mother. He kills his mother. Because his mother lied to him, or wasn't really correct with him about Thomas Wayne being his father. This also ties into Zazie Beetz' character as well. When his mother goes to the hospital after having a panic attack, she sits there with him, comforting him. But When he goes back into the apartment, Zazie Beetz shows up and says, "Hey, who are you? Why are you here? Do you want me to call your mother?" Right there's when I knew that the Zazie Beetz, her character was just an illusion. Not entirely an illusion, but she kind of was. Now, the parts I didn't like about the Joker was the Wayne family murders. I didn't like that they kill off the Waynes. They do this in every single Batman TV show or movie. They kill off the Waynes. Sick and tired of it. I bet Bruce is too, seeing his parents get killed all the time. Now, the guy who killed his parents was Joe Chill. I thought it'd be the Joker, but that wasn't it. One thing I didn't really like was the Joker. I felt like this movie focused way too much on the Joker's origin rather than showing a Joker. A report about this film saying that it's going to cite violence. But there's not really a lot of things about this movie that's really violent, except for a few hints they made towards the Joker. They should focus a lot more on him being more violent, more crazy, more sadistic. This movie's rating might go back and forth. When I came out of the theater, I said this movie's gonna get a 7 out of 10, but after rewatching it, I'll give it an 8. Like the dark tone, the origin, hints they made towards the Joker. I wish they focused more on the Joker. This movie gets an 8 out of 10.